Hello friends, love you guys. Thanks for coming to my channel today. I'm going to work in my quotes book and I'm going to pick something from the Velveteen Principles book that I have pulled out of my stash, and I've had some quotes and things tabbed in it, so I thought I'd add that to here today. The Velveteen Principle I'm going to work on is number 6, and that one is real is honest. So I thought that was a good thing. And the quote that I'm going to use from her book here is, once we learn how to be honest and accepting when it comes to ourselves, we can be more honest in our responses to others. So that's what I'm going to use for the quote. It goes on to say, this doesn't mean just passing judgment or being critical. It means adopting a realistic view of human nature that allows you to accept the mistakes people make and even forgive and forget everyday outrages and annoyances. And it goes on to tell more about how the story of the Velveteen Rabbit relates to this, what the characters say about it. And it's just such a precious little book, and a very easy, simple read, and it feeds my soul. So, a guide to becoming real. If you feel like your life is just getting out of control with all the have-tos, this is a good little read, and you can help yourself get on with being you, so you don't get lost in all of the rest of the world and the stuff that's going on with your life, personally, emotionally. And so, yes, you can be real. This gives you permission to be real. And sometimes that means rebellious. So in a good way, in a healthy way, healthy rebellion in here. So just, yeah. So love you guys. I hope this video will encourage you. What I'm going to work on is, I have a page here. And here's the quote I'm going to use. And then I also want to put real is honest. That's going to be the main thing in the middle of the page. That's what I'm thinking so far. And this little lovely book is what I purchased for myself as a gift from Helen H. at Moss Cottage. You can check out her Etsy store. And then the quote I want to maybe put around it in a circle. That's my thoughts right now. So I'm going to set this aside, and I brought out some of, let's move this as well, some of my Tombow dual brush pens in these beautiful colors, but this paper is very absorbent, so I don't know if those are going to work, but I want to put some color on here first. So I also have my cheap watercolor brush pens and my water reservoir brushes here. Pull those out. My Mini Misters, Tim Holtz. Where's my other one? I have 3 of these. All right. Oh, there's that lid I was looking for. Okay, fine. There you go. Oh, maybe that's not the lid I was looking for. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so what I want to, if you're going to use pen on here, like a Sharpie, if you're going to use a Sharpie specifically, I would gesso the page first, or use paint. Real, like acrylic paint. So I'm just gonna start coloring and see what happens. I want to use these. I love these colors. I mean, these are just rich, and I love this color right here, but that's really dark. I don't want to hide the page. Maybe I'll use these yellows and this green. We'll see what happens, because this, like I said, this paper is, whoop. Okay, let's see where I'm at here. This can be a palette. That's a neat. Can't even see it. Okay, so And so I wanted to make a circle here that I can put real is honest, right smack in the middle. So let me take a pen. Let's see, okay. And I'm committed. I'm committed. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. So that's kind of fun. A lid would have worked as well. I'm gonna skip the color for now because I'm gonna let that dry, and it's obviously not something that's working really great. And push focus there. There we go. One thing I've learned is when I'm making letters, so I'm gonna put is right here. I like to give myself lines. Can you even see those? Here, I'll make them a little darker. And then you start with the middle letter. So R-E-A-L is 4. So and then what kind of letters you're gonna write, doesn't matter. I'm gonna use, let's see, now I'm a little off, but that's okay. I can fix it later. And honest, H-O, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the N and the E is in the middle. Real is honest. Let's pull this up. And then I'll take my pen of, let's see, I've got lots of pens, markers. I'm gonna use some old round markers. I'm gonna use this navy, like this navy. Let's see if it works first. Yep. And I'm gonna shift this over just a little bit. Let's put that T cross up there. Then I have an eraser. Let's see what the other side looks like here. The green did bleed through just a smidge, so I won't be using a glue from that. But the marker pen, looks like I need to go over that again. It's just not very dark. Okay, so now I want to, once we learn, how am I going to do circles? So, do I take this? Oh, I know, I have a compass. Somewhere.
So I'll probably do more doodling on this page and maybe define the letters a little better, but I like it. I might border it too, give it some sort of a border, but it's fun. It's something different. And if you don't have a compass, just freehand it. I mean, it's yours. You can do whatever you want. It's fun too to find your voice when you're doing something like this, and your lettering is part of your voice. So if you're going to use cursive or if you're going to use printing, and what's fun about writing letters, if you're writing a quote, it's fun to mix up the font, do some straights and some angled, fat and thin, flourishy and block. Mix them up a little bit. There's so many resources on Instagram and Pinterest and YouTube that you can use to find ways to do lettering that's interesting and not intimidating. So, okay, friends, that's it for today. I hope you're being honest with yourself today and being real. And what does that look like for you? And how does that help you with other people in your relationships? Something to think about. Okay, friends, take care. And as always, God bless. Bye-bye.